Is that? Oy. Fuck.
Nothing better than pregame festivities for the World Series. Game 3 is coming up next. Welcome to Dodger Stadium. The World Series on MLB The Show coming up. It's the Minnesota Twins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Chambi. A lot going on in this series as we get ready for Game 3, Siggy.
And boom, this is as close to an elimination game as you can get without it actually being one. Going down 3-0 with more or less just in this thing. So this game's going to tell us whether we're going to have a real series in store for us or if we're just going to be packing our bags and going home.
A lot of people feel these teams are more evenly matched. The first two games would indicate. So we'll see if we get a bounce-back performance in this one. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. What do you have on him, Siggy?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can be velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming, because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Kicks and fires. Curveball over for a called strike.
Well, when you come off a tough one-run loss in the postseason, you'll be looking back at the opportunities that you missed in the previous game and make sure that you don't miss them in this one.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him looking for the K.
This is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot. And in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Manuel Margot, batting with one down, takes a strike. Kershaw, 36 years old, of course, a three-time Cy Young Award winner. One down, base is empty. Bounced up the middle. Bats up with it. Fires to first on the run. On target. He got him. Nice play. And now we take a peek at the Twins lineup. Two outs, base is empty. So up next for Minnesota, Masataka Yoshida. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Two outs. Line drive, base hit.
Batting fourth, the third baseman.
Here's Royce Lewis. Breaking ball inside. Ball one.
Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in Game 3 of the World Series. And that one pulled foul.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch in this next one.
Swings and misses and one down below the zone.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Kershaw deals. Right through there. And that'll do it. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. You're watching the World Series on the show. Back here in L.A. and on the hill today, Bailey Ober.
Four-pitch guy, he's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Mookie Betts leading things off and takes a strike. The 0-2. Headed down the line. Buxton sizing it up. He's got it. One away. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Siggy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for understand different situations, be able to think with the art. They know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is.
Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff. Freeman up to the dish. Misses off the plate, and it's 1-0.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days, with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Makes the grab, and the inning is over. Scoreless after 1. Second inning set to go. Here's Carlos Correa. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Fastball for a strike. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
Right back to him on the mound. Fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Here's Byron Buxton. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slog is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
One down, base is empty. Dave Lawrence assigned to work home plate in this one.
Good umpire, Boog. So maybe something to keep an eye on and see if that factors into this one at all.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kershaw fires. Foul ball still 1-2 count. The pitch. That one not close. And the count's even at 2. Let's talk about great individual postseasons. One that really sticks out to me is Ricky Anderson in 1989. He hit .441 with 3 homers and 11 stolen bases, leading Oakland to a World Series championship. Back to work, 3-2 now. And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow. Man, when I think about great postseason performances, hard to top Carlos Beltran in 2004. 8 homers and 6 steals in 12 games with the Houston Astros. He didn't even get to play in the World Series that year.
Now here is Matt Wallner. It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1. And the pitch. Buxton on the run. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Save! Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
One out and a runner at second here in game 3. That one down the line, and there's a hit. Around third, the throw in. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0.
Comes through with the RBI. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting them find it deep.
Man at first with 1 gone, and now the Twins catcher, Christian Vasquez. First pitch misses. For Clayton Kershaw, the resume speaks for itself. one of the best pitchers of his or any generation. Here comes a pitch. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. For the second.
Usually when you see a team trying to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense, try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Can you start the DC again? Come on.
Why to kick the pitch. Way outside, 2-1. He's won 3 Cy Youngs, an MVP, and a guy who has really leaned on that slider as the dominant pitch for his career. In the air, out towards right center. Hauls it in the end. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 1-0. This is the World Series on the show. Bottom of the second, here's Shohei Ohtani. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal your bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone?
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanic.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Here comes Max Muncy. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Inside, almost got it. Home team down a run. Bottom half of inning number 2. Next offering in there for a strike. 1-2. That one almost got him. Two on the way. That one just misses.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
1 out, base is empty. Sets him down looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Brock Stewart. And next for LA, James Outman. That one finds the zone. Going 1. Two outs, base is empty. Next pitch is outside, and it's 1-1. And another ball. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Will Smith up next for the Dodgers. Foul off again, and it remains 3-2. And the right-hander deals. That one is absolutely belted. And one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And is in at second with a 2-out double.
A little more backspin on that instead of the top spin. He's jogging around the bases rather than pulling up at second.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's off the mark. Ball
What
1.
the fuck? How many times do I have to restart this shit?
Outman at second with 2 down.
Come on! It's fucking ridiculous.
Outside corner, there's a strike. On the ground to the left. And it's through for a hit. Around third. Throws to second. And he's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. So they get 1 run, 2 hits, no errors, no one left. We played 2 full, all tied 1-1. Back here at Chavez Ravine. And here's the first baseman, Kyle Farmer. That clips the corner. Line of the pitch. Good eye in that spot. Smoked on the ground a second. Lux throws to first in time. And 1 away in the top of the third.
The second baseman, Willie Castro.
This is Willie Castro. Struck out looking his first time. That misses, and that's ball 1. And a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Chop to the left side. Muncy tosses to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Manuel Margot up to the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And the slider catches the zone.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
Next offering down low and in the dirt. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Line drive, and that's a fair ball. Around first, heading for 2. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Masataka Yoshida, the next twin up to hit. And he's already singled in this game. That's in for a strike. Runner at at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next offering is downstairs. And here it comes. That one fouled off. The 1-2. Ripped on the ground to second. And that is the inning. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied 1-1. Back here at Dodger Stadium as we go to the last of the 3rd. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And the pitch. That one outside, 1-0. Just missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
That one misses. 3-0. And that's through there for a strike.
Cold night tonight, Bowie. That's a pretty firm fastball right there. Tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
And that's ball 4.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And up next for Los Angeles, Gavin Lux.